Alright, we're going to get right into it here. This map is the choice of Planet Smashers, who won the coin toss and elected to go map pick first. So we're going to be starting there. The first ban belonging to Team Skyarch, and I'm not familiar with either of these teams, and I'm not familiar with how Div D's going this season, so I'm very interested to see the meta happening before us right now. The first ban, we could see the classic Asmodan. Very classic. We could see the classic Yrel or Genji coming out here as well in these first few bans. Or if the teams have scouted each other so far, we could see some target bans coming in from either one of these sides. Or maybe just a hero that they're particularly upset with or weak to. Maybe that doesn't fit into their playstyle or their plan for this particular game. Of course, Planet Smashers, this being their map pick, they're going to have a plan for this. They're going to ban out Diablo. Diablo, a very strong ban on this map. He's pretty strong on this map. He's just a strong tank overall, and if you don't want him going against you, he can be really rough into a lot of teams, so it's a good first ban. Second ban here coming out from Team Skyarch. A lot of different choices. They're going to go with the white main, who's still really very powerful. So I understand that one. White Man can be really rough. She's one of the better healers at the moment. We could see the Deckard Cain ban in response here. That would, however, leave Alex Straza open for them, so I'm not sure if they want to see that just yet. Maybe hold on to it. Either way, Team Skyarch is in a good position if they want to grab a very strong support. They are going to go for the Deckard Cain ban. We could see an Alex Straza first pick here, but we're going to see what Team Skyarch enjoys right now. They're going to grab Jimmy right away. Not afraid of these Jimmy nerfs coming out. Going to start right off the bat with the Marine himself. Is he a Marine still? I don't know. I don't know anything about StarCraft lore except that's like, you know, Space Marines. That's what you call them. Stukov Phoenix immediately being taken here. So neither team going for the Alex Straza right away, not prioritizing that. Instead, going for the Stukov Phoenix. Phoenix is a very good pick. Also, Stukov can be excellent on this map, even despite Growing Infestation. I think that was the name of the talent. Getting removed, or at least moved to a different tier and having its functionality changed. Still picking with that Stukov, and that Scion's still good in those choke points. Alex stares the Alex Straza, and they grab the Kael'thas to avoid the Flame Strike into the W. There's still a lot of ways that Planet Smashers can counter the Alex Straza or punish her for her W circles, her, I believe it's Abundance. Yes. Gonna be... There's still a whole lot possible that they can do here. You can go for the Ana, whose grenades can shut that down. But then again, you're forced to play Ana, who is, you know, I think she's a little bit underrated, but she's also very tough to play. And a lot of high execution asking for an Ana player. Johanna immediately banned out. That means they get to pick the tank they want. Yrel banned out. I like it. They don't have their top laner yet. Their off laner, who on this map is going to be top. But we're going to see what they come back with here. Obviously, you expect them to grab their tank. If they're going to ban Johanna, you want them to grab the tank right here. We're going to see what they go with. Murden is high on the list. Garrosh also high on the list. They're going to grab Blaze with that irrelevant out. Garrosh, I'm really liking the draft here from Planet Smashers. Excellent stuff here. Stukov can follow up the Garrosh throw as can Blaze, and their choice for damage at the end very open. However, on the side of Team Skyarch, a lot of damage coming in. Very scary. Raynor and Kael'thas can just shred a team apart. So they're going to have to deal with that. But the final picks here from Team Skyarch going to be Murden and Dahaka. Murden, one of the higher tanks right at the moment. And Dahaka, a natural pick here, is going to give them the global advantage. It's going to give them a lot of follow-up CC onto that Murden stun, especially onto somebody like Stukov or Phoenix. Stukov does not excel at saving people particularly well, other than his swipe, which can sort of reset a fight. But boy, a Murden stun into Dahaka with Raynor and Kael'thas follow-up could be real deadly, but Speaking of deadly, you've got Genji going down here. So you get the Garrosh throw into Blaze stun and Stukov silence. Genji can just X-Strike right on top of that. It's going to be someone that's going to be going down. Dragon Blade, also a possibility. Although going into the Rain or Kael'thas, it could be a little bit rough. But into the game we go. Looks like everybody happy with their hero selection. And looking at these compositions here, Team Skyarch, they're going to be, they're really all about sustained damage. And I mean, I know Kael'thas is sort of a burst mage, but they're not going to be a whole lot of jumping in. Not a whole lot of yeah. Murden can come in, Dahaka can follow it up, Kael'thas can blow them up, but if they get too close, Garrosh is going to throw them. Blaze is going to follow up. Blaze is going to be up in front. He's going to get that bunker down in the middle of their team. So not quite a dive comp is what I'm trying to say coming out of Team Skyarch. And neither is Planet Smasher. So it's going to be a sort of test of a little bit of touch and go here in these team fights on these shrines. Shrine clear, I think, is in... Wow, both of these teams have really good shrine clears. So I'm not sure who really has the advantage. Wave clear as well. I think wave clear is in the favor of Team Skyarch, but we're going to see how the game goes as we get into Infernal Shrines. And here on the side of heaven, we've got Team Skyarch with M58 Gogan playing the Rainer, Womack on the Murden, Samsonite playing that Alex Straza, Unknown on the Kael'thas, and Skyarch himself on the Dahaka. And on the side of hell, we've got Planet Smashers with Bandringer on the Stukov, Ziltoid playing the Genji, Snowglare on the Phoenix, Raven X on the Garrosh, and Fate to parry is being the one on the Blaze. We're going to see both teams clashing mid here as 5. Dahaka holding onto that level 1, not really sure where he wants to go just yet. But no real surprises except for Alex Straza going E-build. Gonna have that Flames of Fury. So Flame Buffet going to be the name of the game. There's a big pull onto Raven X. The follow-up damage gets Garrosh down to about half health, but he's going to be able to just waddle out of here. Gets a stun in return. Gets him some of those Warbringer stacks. And Snowglare, M58 Gogan just tearing him down. And I think slow advances are the name of the game here for Team Skyarch. Doing well here. Actually, Blaze going new habits, that's a relatively new talent. We're seeing an Unknown is in big trouble here as a rotation from Planet Smashers coming down here. Are they going to confirm they kill? They do. Kael'thas stepping up a little bit too far in this wave. And Skyarch not really controlling vision in the middle jungle here. A really rough time. You want Womack in that jungle to see if you can catch the rotation there. And Gogan way out of position, way up top, gets charged in on by the Genji. Womack trying to peel, gets the jump out. The Warbreaker comes out, but not going to kill anybody. No further kills for Planet Smashers, but the first one going to Kael'thas. Excellent there. Snoka looking real rough. Going to get his shield back, though. Yeah, as I was saying, new habits from Blaze there. A little bit tankier of a build, but we see it a lot in Korea lately. So, interesting build from them. Ziltoid going to be just clearing the lane here. They don't know, I think, that Skyarch, they're going for a kill onto Ziltoid. They don't get the stun. Ziltoid ease out before anything can happen. And Murden goes back to being a bush Wookiee, but he's surrounded by all 4 members here. Gets the toss up by Garrosh. And Gogan just getting free damage on the Genji in the backline. Womack jumping and trying to make something happen. Gets a stun onto Phoenix. Garrosh getting very low. And this Kael'thas Rainer damage, like I said, they can just tear a team apart. Meanwhile, though, Dahaka burrowed in, but that leaves Blaze all alone in this top lane. And the extra soak going over to Planet Smashers, and Skyarch's going to have to hustle his dino butt back up there if he wants to catch the rest of this wave. So a slight XP advantage now. Oh, and here's another kill onto Alex Straza, caught way out. He's got 10 stacks in the Flames of Fury quest there. Going to be looking to reduce the amount of time that Dragon Queen is down. Team Skyarch responding bottom, just pushing out here, not opting for the camp just yet. Here comes Raven X. There's a stun immediately from the Kael'thas. onto the garage. The slow is going to mean that Kael'thas is not going to get thrown, but Genji going in the backline for the kill, trying to get it on Unknown. Zotoid gets a flame, a living bomb on there, and Womack trying to peel for everybody, gets caught out, and everybody focuses him down. Murden goes down just before the shrine comes up, and that's a good amount of control here going over to Planet Smashers here at the beginning of this game. This first shrine is going to be there, so they're going to start it right away. But really, they're hesitating to start the shrine. I'm kind of surprised here that they don't have somebody on it already. Murden's going to be back just in time. They're not going to have any defenders here. So they get the kill, and they don't even get a head start onto the shrine. Everybody is back here for Team Skyarch. They're only down a level, and they're going to get it right away. It's just a level. It's not a talent here. Raven going to throw Gogan in the backline. Raynor getting very low. Here goes the Genji end for the follow-up, and Gogan goes down. Textbook Garrosh throw. The Dragon comes out too late. They're going to try and push him off this anyway, even with the Dragon. So Dragon being used, I don't know how much it's going to buy them, because Raynor will not be back for 8 more seconds. But they do back off. They get rid of the Dragon Queen. That's going to equalize them in Shrine. But here they come back into the Shrine. Here, as we go in there, Indomitable is popped. Raven is trying to get on the back. He gets a throw on to Murden. They're all going to focus down Womack. Womack gets the jump out. Doesn't get interrupted. The silence, though, stopping everybody from casting in the backline. Snowguard is very low, but teleports out. Has the teleport. Dahaka is in trouble. The Livy Bomb, though, going on a Raven. Garrosh getting very low, and there down goes Garrosh. The 4 Raynor shows up just in time to get the kill. Snowglare is a dead robot walking. Alex Strauss claims the kill with that flame buff at poison damage. And Team Skyarch, by force this Punisher out, and then the damage on the side of Skyarch is just too much to deal with. The Punisher going to be pushing in. Let's see what Skyarch does. The Kael'thas peels off to go get the rest of the soak. As they jump the Punisher, they're going to get at least the front wall. Doesn't look like too much more here. Checking out the 7 talents here. Genji going for the Swift Strike build. And Alex Strauss has completed her Flames of Fury quest. That means she's going to have a quicker cooldown on those on the dragon there. The Flame Buffet on heroes will reduce her dragon cooldown. She's thinking about her 7. Dahaka also thinking about the 7. Everyone else, I think, going pretty standard. Here's the Stukov build for you. Looking for a bit of a lurking infestation build here. Phoenix going for an interesting build too. Blaze, this feels like a build you see in Korea a lot. A little bit of burst, a little bit of shrine clear here at level 7. Nothing really happening. Team Scar claiming this camp. Blaze double soaking his sweet little heart out. Dahaka not really going to be able to keep up with it. Feint to Parry doing an excellent job playing the offlane here on this Blaze. Feint to Parry. Ooh, there's a missed frag coming out from Skyarch. Oh, the B-steps are there. And they exchange the B-steps. I'm so glad I caught that, you guys. But here's an invade coming out from Planet Smashers. Garrosh stepping way up, trying to find a throw, but he gets low and thinks better of it. Stepping back, there's the heal from the Stukov, bringing Raven X back up the throwback, and Team Skyarch are going to find themselves a Garrosh. Garrosh stepping just a little bit too far out, trying to find the kill, trying to find the invade, and level 10s are almost here for Team Skyarch as they use that advantage to step in to this camp and take it. Feint to Parry already getting that quest finished with his double soaking Dahaka, though digging down. That's going to give Blaze a chance to catch some experience. If Feint to Parry isn't careful here, he can get rotated on and killed. Feint to Parry trying to get out. He's got the jet propulsion. The stun comes out, but the follow-up damage not quite there. Murden, though, maybe going to be trying to use. There's the Unstoppable coming out. Popped maybe a little bit too early. There's the stun, and Garrosh is here for the peel. Meanwhile, Skyarch in the bottom just chasing down the rest of Planet Smashers. 10 is here. It will be soon to follow for Planet Smashers. I'm surprised we don't see an invade here, but Planet Smashers is very close to 10. Team Skyarch probably deciding they don't want to risk that kind of engagement. Meanwhile, Unknown here just soaking out top lane as everything equalized, and it's going to be an even fight here for this next shrine.
Another shrine will be ready soon.
So not a whole lot of push, not a whole lot of map resources taken for Team Skyarch, but they are going to use their advantage to get Superior Soak, it looks like, and just set themselves up for the next talent tier, set themselves up for the later game. They're confident in their presence on the shrine. Alex Straza has her Dragon Queen up. And there's a throw on Alex Straza herself. Samsung gets stunned. There's the taunt. There's the Genji fall. Alex Straza killed immediately. Zoltoid getting in the bunker to reduce the Kael'thas damage. The Purification Salvo is out. Garrosh gets punched away by the Haymaker way out and back, trying to throw people around. They're trying to find the Garrosh kill. There's the drag from the Skyarch, and Garrosh is going to be toast here. There's the return kill coming out from Team Skyarch, but here comes Planet Smashers again. But a big Kael'thas Flame Strike gets everybody lower. And 1 for 1, but Alex Straza is now back. I believe she still has Dragon. She still has her ult. Neither of those used here in this game. But both teams opting not to start the shrine. Team Skyarch, I can understand. They've got a camp pushing top. It's going to be pushing hard. It's already beaten the camp of Planet Smashers, so they have superior plant control here. And the other warning ping's already coming out onto this, but Team Skyarch, massive clear here on the shrine. Already has 24 skeletons and counting. And it looks like Planet Smasher's just not finding a foothold on here. They know Dragon is available. They know that Team Skyarch wants to wait this out. In fact, they've sent Phoenix up here top. Snowglare clearing out that camp. They just give up the Punisher. Genji getting a ton of poke on a Skyarch, but Murden finding a stun onto Genji. Nothing coming from it. Sukov gets the heal out, and they're going to jump the Punisher over the wall here. Well, he's using his new habits. I like that, using that to get the Punisher. There's a big stun, though, onto Garrosh. Uses Indomitable to escape any follow-up. Womack trying to find something, trying to get the Haymaker. Ravenex gives him a nice toss, and that's going to save his own life. There's a big stun onto Garrosh from the Kael'thas, but John Cena following up, and a big shove from Stukov. Pretends the major follow-up onto Ravenex. They defend pretty well. They keep the Punisher to the fort. However, 13s are here for Team Skyarch. All right, teams are going to dissipate. Dahaka already back up in action. Skyarch just pushing onto this fort, getting as much damage onto these minions as possible. But here comes the invade. They realize Dahaka probably used their bro, but there's a stun onto Genji. The fall damage is there, but Ziltoid's going to be able to back up. The Dragon is here to try and defend this and try to get some kills. Nothing happening yet. Blaze bunker is out. Garrosh gets inside it. Garenex trying to use it to escape, but they chase down Stukov. They chase down Genji, and that's a 2 for nothing. That Dragon going to be worth the 2 kills. That's going to give them some extra experience. Murden trying to push up, and I really love to see Skyarch really abuse this. They win the 4v5 fight, up 13 with the Dragon. Ravenex is going to back. They're not going to get the kill, but let's see some major push going on here. Dahaka making it happen. Plays here to stop it. Instead, they're going to grab the camps here. Let's see what they can make from this. Kael'thas grabbing the bottom camp. And Snowglare going to clear out this couch camp. It looks like, luckily for Planet Smashers, they're going to get clear on these camps for free. This camp doesn't even kill this well here. This camp bottom going to be cleared out for free, and everything's gone on the map, and I'm not sure what Skyarch can really do to make this happen other than force in onto this fort with this camp. Looks like they're doing just that. The Stukov using the growing infestation, opting to go for that. Dahaka looking for a tongue, finds one onto Garrosh. He's going to get stunned, and he's going to get followed up on, and there's the engage they were looking for. 13 Talontiers are here, but they don't have a Garrosh on the side of Planet Smashers, and this is going to be a fort for them. Stukov tries to shove Murden away, misses, and this fort is going to go down. Not much more that Planet Smashers can do to defend this. Take a look at some of the talents here. Not too many surprises other than Haymaker. Even that's not that much of a surprise anymore. But we do have the Playmaker, of course, as we've seen from Murder. And this is going to be a camp belonging to Team Skyarch, and they're going to go up here 16 to 13. The only question is, when will that shrine pop, and will... It seems unlikely that Planet Smashers are going to be 16 before that shrine is up. And there it is, right there. Very far off there, and Planet Smashers, really, they'd want to get a push going somewhere else. I don't think they're going to be able to defend this. Another fort going over to Team Skyarch. Planet Smashers are in a really bad situation right here. They've got to kill this camp. Blaze has got to do some double soaking, but their lanes are so far out, it's going to be tough for them to get the XP. Right here, actually, I'd like to see Dahaka just soak here passively and try to keep the minion waves from getting too close into Planet Smashers to try and deny them the XP, force them to step up into the lane and force them into a fight up 16. But we're going to see Dahaka just, off here, getting as much soak as he can. Planet Smashers getting as much soak as they can. It looks like they may just give up this Punisher entirely. Garrosh up here top. They have to deal with this camp. They're starting this shrine. They're going to have themselves a frozen Punisher, most likely. Dahaka here, now soaking passively. It's kind of waiting. Blaze going to be getting this XP. The entire team just kind of rotating, trying to find something. It's unfortunate that this is a mid shrine. If it was a top or bottom shrine, you'd have a easier lane for Team Planet Smashers to push in and possibly get some XP from getting some of this wall or getting some of this fort. But as it is, 16 to 14, only 15 now, and it's going to be a rough defense coming out here for Planet Smashers. Will Team Skyarch be able to make more than this keep? Will they be able to get a keep? I imagine with the Rainer Hyperion and the Kael'thas damage, they will be able to get the keep here. But we're going to see how well the defense comes out here. The entire team is now here for Planet Smashers. They've got the jump over the wall. They're getting a lot of damage onto this Punisher. May not be able to get the keep here, but the 16 may say otherwise. This Punisher still pushing under. Yeah, this keep is going down fast. The Hyperion ripping it apart along with the Punisher damage. Easy keep, actually. The jump onto 2. And the any follow-up, the immediately pops new habits, but Garrosh goes in for the peel. It gets blown up immediately. Can't make it to the bunker. The Purification Salvo stops it for a little bit, but the Alex draws and Dragon Heels are too much. They're on the core, and I don't know that there's too much that Planet Smashers can do. Kael'thas trying to clear out these lanes, trying to get these minions to tank these core shots. They're very healthy, but they seem to be shying away from core here. Only 4 people available. They're trying to find another killer, trying to bait them out here. Looks like they may be willing to back off this core. Not going to be a game quite yet here on the side of, Team Skyarch as they back up and grab this camp. A stay of execution here for Planet Smashers as they try to get back into the game. These lanes, a huge wave top. That's going to allow them. This is unfortunate because at 16 to 18, you really can't. You want to grab a fight, and there's so many resources up top, but you don't. I don't think they're going to be able to find a fight on 20 talent here. I think they need to make a move quickly. Yeah, they're trying to get them out here. They're trying to get vision. Very little vision available, except that they know that they're on this camp, but they're trying to relieve the core pressure as much as possible before they get a fight. They've got a long way to go, but 19 is almost here for Skyarch, and Skyarch maybe trying to start something here. Samsonite trying to get those flame buffet stacks to get her Dragon Queen back. Her Dragon Queen back in 59 seconds. But looks like Skyarch trying to start something. They're looking for a bush party here. They know that they're going to be going for this camp. But Raven X, they missed the Stormbolt. They know that they're there, but Garrosh gets gone on and he gets wrecked. But here's the Purification Salvo. A huge amount of damage coming out. The Lifebinder coming out, saving the life of Samsonite, but Womack looking very low. But Genji tries to go in for the kill, gets burst down himself. The Hyperion is zoning everyone else away. Blaze trying to get away, feint to parry, trying to escape. There's the Dahaka damage, and that's a big fight for Team Skyarch. Unfortunately for Planet Smashers, that's the fight they wanted on their home turf, but the vision is not there. They don't realize where Team Skyarch is, and Dahaka just smacking on this core. They've got the catapult damage. They've got the drag onto Phoenix. Phoenix can teleport out, but there's very little that Planet Smashers can do. A huge fight coming out from Team Skyarch. There's the dragon, add insult to injury, as the game number 1 is going to be going over to Team Skyarch. Excellently played there. They had a rough start, but they make the comeback and take game number 1 against Planet Smashers. All right. Yeah, I tell you, the Rainer Kael'thas damage just ripping apart Planet Smashers very little. Like they would send Garrosh in, and they just didn't move as quickly as they wanted. They didn't find the throw targets that they were looking for, and Garrosh just would get blown up, and very often they would not be able to find a counter kill. So a rough time for them. We're going to show you the talents here. Couple, and Gogan and Unknown on their toes, grabbing that level 20 talent. And we're going to update the score with Team Skyarch up 1. And we will be right back as we make the lobby for the next game. I'll see you then. Stick around. We'll be back real soon within a minute or so with game number 2 with Team Skyarch versus Planet Smashers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Team Skyarch versus Planet Smashers. We're going to Volskaya Foundry, and this is Team Skyarch's map pick. So we're going to see if Planet Smashers can come back on here using the first pick advantage. So we're going to see what they do here. Oh, excuse me. I had to warn the players that we're getting ready to go. And let's see how things go here for Planet Smashers. Let's see if they can bring it back for a 2-1 or if Team Skyarch can get the 2-0 domination over Planet Smashers. So in we go to Volskaya Foundry.
Volskaya Industries.
All right. into the game we go, and Planet Smasher is going to be getting that first. Oh man, I keep forgetting to change my overlay. So the win number there, right on top of that third band that has ruined my user interface. We have to make that a little bit different. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take the time right now while we're going through these first bands to just maybe these around a little. Get a little bigger. And a little smaller even. Yeah, a little bigger right here. Yeah, that's nice. I got a little Genji band. I like that. One. And... no. There's the button. All right. I'm going to bring this out here. I'm going to see if they're roughly... yeah, see how huge that is? I love that. Just 1 to 0 right there. But Hasselband coming out looks like Team Skyarch not a fan of facing the Hasselband, and Phoenix being banned out. Looks like Planet Smashers, as you might expect, you know, really highly valuing the hero with a alt like Planet Cracker. So maybe something to do with that. They really like their Phoenix here. So we're gonna put these in a nice little place, and maybe I'll make them look a little bit prettier later. That is a little awkward, I guess. I'm just move this up, but the problem is that teams with longer names, they tend to overlap them here. So we're gonna see a little bit of graphic editing fun here, but Urel being picked up immediately by Planet Smashers. I like it.
So it begins.
And Deckard Cain being taken out here. Deckard Cain I like a lot. Deckard Cain very, very good on this map, and you can't even pick the Alex Straza into him. So Urel and Deckard, both very strong picks. Asma and Raynor being banned out. Raynor is very highly valued by Team Skyarch, it appears. And whoa! Whoa, ho, ho. The Zarya here now. What I want to see from the Zarya here is not Zarya acting as sort of a shielder enabler, but rather as a push hero, especially on this map. Somebody with Feel the Heat gets those. There's Whitemane. All right, let's see our Whitemane versus Deckard matchup here, and they grab the Diablo. Excellent pickups by them. Very strong lineup coming out from Planet Smashers, but into the Zarya, very, very interesting. But with Feel the Heat, Zarya can be a monster pusher, especially pushing along with that Protector. And if you leave Zarya to herself, pushing with that Protector, she stays protected, and if she can get the energy from those, often from the tower shots, she can do a ton of damage while the Protector pushes. So we're going to see what they do with her, but unusual to say the least coming out from Team Skyarch. And there's the Kael'thas band, and there we see Planet Smashers do not want to deal with that Kael'thas. And they also ban out a mage as well, because the Jaina band coming out from Team Skyarch, trying to avoid that wave clear, trying to avoid that burst damage from them. And Planet Smashers deny them their own Kael'thas. So we're going to see what they go here, if they go for somebody with strong wave clear, what their plan is. Leoric going to be good into that Urel, and Maiev. Very interesting. Maybe Zarya Maiev is a strong pick. Maiev going to be diving in. The Zarya shield on the Maiev, if timed well, going to give Zarya a lot of extra energy. But a very interesting draft coming out from Team Skyarch. I want to see. This last pick is just, I mean, it's going to be a tank. Or is Leoric their tank? And they're going for the Gul'dan Greymane, and there's your siege damage and your anti-siege damage. I like that a lot. Very good draft coming out from Planet Smashers. And Team Skyarch has me just baffled. Is this a tank? Because if they don't have a tank, is Leoric the tank? I mean, Drain Hope build can keep Leoric alive, but he's not really your typical tank, and coordinated teams will be able to beat that. But okay.
Anyone order a one-man wrecking crew?
All right, we had some requests for some trolls. We've got trolls. You wanted trolls, you got them. This is a absolute tankless cheese. Leoric's just not going to die. Zarya's going to push. Gazel's going to push. Maeva's going to... See, I don't even know how she gets any kills into this comp. Like, I don't know what the Maeva's for here. Maybe the... something to do... Oh, I know what it is. It's a wombo combo. Okay. I get it now. Okay, they're gonna have Maev go in. We're gonna see the Warden's Cage, and then we see the Gravel Bomb. We see which is weird because the Gravel Bomb in the cage itself is fine. Like, I don't know that the Zarya ult adds anything to it, but we may see the Zarya Gravitron pull. Is it called Gravitron or Gravitational pull? Coming out from Zarya, and we could see the Entomb into that. We could see the Stay a While and Listen going into that. A lot of wombo, very little combo on the side of Team Skyarch. But boy, a lot of ways to do things. Leoric could go for March of the Black King, but we're going to see what happens here in this game. This very unorthodox comp coming out from Team Skyarch. Speaking of which, here they are with Skyarch himself on the Maev, and Skyarch's band is Womack on the Gazlo, Unknown playing Deckard Cain, a bit of a role switch there. Samsonite on Leoric, and Gogan playing the Zarya, and on the side of Planet Smashers with a much more traditional composition. Bandringer on the White Mane Snowglare playing the Gul'dan, Raven X on the Diablo, Ziltoid playing the Greymane, and Faint to Parry on the Yrel. We're going to see pretty standard bricks. There indeed is Feel the Heat coming out from the Zarya. Diablo going for his Feast on Fear. Good. Now, not really too many surprises. Lightning's still going Q build, not saying that the nerfs are not that much for her. Deckard Cain going for the Scroll of Identify here. Going to improve his Scroll of Sealing. And Leoric going for Consume Vitality. Extra TNT. Yeah, that's extra TNT is the Wombo talent at 1. I see Raven X controlling the space in the middle here between this rotation. Maybe find something on Skyarch. Skyarch throws out the shade there for some vision. Raven X diving in here. And Skyarch getting a bit of Gul'dan damage, but everything's going to be fine. Deckard Cain's potions there. And the wave clear, very good on the side of Team Skyarch. Able to clear out even into this Gul'dan. Planet Smasher's actually on the back foot on this rotation, which is a bit of a surprise to me. I'm surprised Diablo's not controlling this a little harder. Maev can be very tough to control, but you're going to see Gazel maybe thinking about going. He's going to start on his turret. Both teams step off and start their turret camps, and we're going to see the clear in here continue. Gul'dan having a rough time, not only stacking, but getting out cleared as well. Diablo maybe trying to find something, but zoned out here by Skyarch. Planet Smashers grab their camp first. And Gazlo going to be soon to follow here. Diablo now controlling this, maybe thinking about that heal camp, but they're going to... Yeah, they're going to kite it back into a more favorable position for them. Gramian's going to rip it apart. I don't know. With Gazlo stepping out and out of rotation, it doesn't look like Team Skyarch can get onto this, and that's going to be a free heal. Grab it! Come on. It's a free heal camp for Planet Smashers. Zarya not doing a whole lot of push just yet. Not getting a whole lot of structure damage. Really, I would have expected Zarya to be really heavy pushing in the early game here with this composition. But point A is up, and we're going to see. I'm surprised Gazlo not on here setting up turrets, not getting these turrets ready to go. Gazlo, we're going way back here to back before the point comes up. It's going to be late to get on this point, and that's Deckard Cain at least has. Oh my God! I didn't change the scenes there. Sorry. Yrel going for Hand of Freedom here. Interesting. Getting a little bit of a cleanse there. Or a post-cleanse, as it were. But the point belonging Now Plant Smasher. Here comes Skyarch in for a big pull onto 3 people. The damage not quite there. Maiev getting chunked out. Ziltoid with the damage. The turret is out, and that's going to force Team Skyarch to back off. Ziltoid looking a little bit low, but they've got a white main on their team. Zarya starting to get her energy up. Here comes the turret. Turret versus turret as Skazzle throws down a bomb to protect the turret. Ravenex, though, just stepping up. Here comes the Scroll of Sealing. Not going to hit anybody. Ravenex still has that healing pulse, but for the time being, Skyarch pushes their way onto this point. Both teams grab their camp up top. And it's going to be pushing in there slowly against each other, just trying to find a way back onto this point. Both teams maybe trying to get 7 here, but Planet Smasher's kind of a little bit hesitant to step on here. There's, though, a flip on to Leoric. Yrel tries to separate the rest of the team from the damage. Is not quite there, but Leoric finally getting chunked out by everybody. Whitemane has her seal on everyone. The turret finally goes out. The healing pulse is here for for the Planet Smashers. Raven X, though, getting very low. That healing pulse not going to do a lot. And wow, Zarya just doing... Sorry. Zarya is just doing a ton of damage on this team, and really it looks like the main damage is going to be coming from Zarya here on this, along with the Maiev and Gazo, and that's going to be a Triglav Protector going over to Team Skyarch. Zarya going to be getting in this. Very interesting. I'm very surprised that she's not stepping up, taking some free shots from the tower on her shields, getting some energy, and using that Feel the Heat talent to get some damage on the siege here. Yrel going to be going up top, actually. Leoric left bottom to soak on his own. Yrel wants to defend this. Feint to parry, trying to find some kind of flank here, hidden here. And she finds her way over, maybe trying to find her way to a Deckard Cain, but the Maiev jumps in and Skyarch gets shoved against the fort. Skyarch trying to find a pull. Gets killed instead. They do find the well with that Triglav Protector, but they do get a kill. However, Leoric just down here pushing his heart out, getting his free XP. Yrel finally comes down here, going to be able to get some of this soak. But I think Planet Smashers missed a full wave here. Gazo, Zarya going to pop out of here. And really, it's just a question about what's going to happen at 10. Will it be enough? And when they finally come online, when Gul'dan finally gets stacked. Oh! Diablo... Everyone chunks out the Zarya, and the Greymane leaps in for a dramatic finish. And there's a flip onto the Maiev, and finally we see Planet Smashers getting aggressive here, really utilizing this Diablo to its full effect. They try to combo this Scroll of Sealing with the slow bomb. It's not going to happen. They're going to get this healing pulse. They're going to grab it, and they're out of here. 10's going to be online sooner for Planet Smashers. As Deckard Cain actually set up quite a lot of potions up there in preparation for that fight. Ended up not helping, but another healing pulse. Let's see if they can... Excuse me. Let's see if it'll turn the tide this time. Another turret camp for them as both teams grabbing their turret camps. No one thinking about invades just yet. Offlaners here just duking it out bottom. Once again, oh, here comes the rotate with the Diablo. Let's see if they can finish. They got 4 here. The Wraith Walk is out. The Greymane damages in, and Leoric gets chunked out, but he survives. And Leoric going to tap and continue to lane instead. It looks like 4 members going to be rotating mid here. Planet Smashers just trying. They don't really get a whole lot with their 10 advantage. Both teams get 10. We do, in fact, see the Graviton Surge, which is what it's called. Thank you, Ulysses X, for that pointing out. And we see the Warden's Cage, and it is the March of the Black King. It is Gravel Bomb, and it is Stay a While and Listen. There is the full Wombo combo potential from them. Let's see if March of the Black King and the Zarya damage, along with the Maiev follow-up, is going to be enough to take him down. My guess it will be, as long as they have good target focus. They're going to be able to burst somebody down. Yrel, no surprises here. Greymane going for the Curse Bullet. Scarlet Aegis from Whitemane. both teams even, and it's Team Skyarch that's going to be pushing up hard here. Late, Urel trying to find the flank on here, has her wings out. You see if she finds a jump target. Waiting for them to step a little bit too far down and make a mistake. Oh, there's a flip onto Zarya. Here comes the Urel. Zarya gets, oh, she's not disconnected. You hate to see it. The stale while Listen comes out and stops them from going on there. Yes, players must pause the game. I am not supposed to be pausing the game here, and we will take a pause as unfortunately we have a disconnect. Zarya goes down as a result. You hate to see it, but we're going to see what happens here when both these teams return. And yeah, now that 10s are back online, and Planet Smashers started getting a lot more aggressive there after they lost that first trigger. They were a little bit apprehensive about taking that first point. Maybe they weren't a fan of their early game. Gul'dan definitely needs time to get stacked up, and he's still not stacked, which is really rough, I think, for the ultimate damage output here. They're going to have to make sure to get into the late game where Gul'dan can get stacked, where they can get their 10s, and they're going to have to avoid clumping. As soon as everybody clumps, you're going to get Warden's Cage, you're going to get Stay a Wild, you're going to get Gravel Bombed, and you're going to get Marched. And I feel like that damage is going to be enough. I was a little bit skeptical of that damage from that Wombo combo, but it's powerful if everything goes off and if enough people are caught out in it. But if you catch only somebody like a Urel or a Diablo simply can avoid it by using his Lightning Breath to avoid getting pulled in by either of those ults. It does leave him standing still, which does leave him still a target, but you know, it's a good counter to that, as is Horrify. If Gul'dan can avoid being caught in that, all right. All right, we're back. The teams are back in business. And as expected, Planet Smashers take a step up and they get on to the point.
Secure it to activate the protector.
And really, this is just a waiting game for Planet Smashers. They've got the Wombo. If Planet Smashers really can't sit on this point as 5, they will get Womboed as soon as everybody comes in. Raven X just trying to find a pull, trying to find something, trying to separate the team. Oh, Womack is in trouble. Ooh, oh, Diablo almost gets the wall smash there. Skyarch trying to come in, and if Skyarch gets a good pull onto enough people, that's going to be lights out for Planet Smashers. They step onto the point here. They're trying to find something. They get on the point, and Planet Smashers a little bit spooked. They get off of here, but Urel staying on the point here, very faint to parry, holding her ground. Raven trying to find something. There's Deckard way in the back. I don't know if Diablo saw him or not, but I don't know if they've got the follow-up on the Deckard. He's a long way away. Well, there's the pull on to feint to parry. Ziltoid goes in for the damage. The Fear is out. They're putting the damage on Zarya. The Lightning Breath comes out, and 2 people are going to go down. The Warden's Cage is in. Stay a while and listen. Hits everybody. But it's going to be enough to get 2 kills. It's 2 for 2. What a battle going on here. Ziltoid gets the turret out, but he's could be going down. Deckard Cain on the chase here on the Greymane. Greymane jumps through and he gets the damage onto Wolback, but it's not going to be enough as Leoric gets the kill, and that's actually going to be the fight going over to Team Skyarch. They see if they can get a 4th kill onto Urel, and things just went south for them with that stay a while. It was enough to get the damage onto them, and not enough people died there in the beginning for it to be worth. For Planet Smashers. Planet Smashers, rough engagement. They thought they had that, but all of a sudden, Urel, and I believe it was Whitemane just died. The healing camp is up. They may opt to go for it. I don't know if they can burn it fast enough to get it before the protector is up, but if they do, they could use it to get on here. Yeah, they're burning it pretty quickly. It's only 65%. They should be able to come up. Oh, Maiev comes out, and she's way out here. I don't know how. I'm so surprised Diablo did not go immediately onto that Maiev. Maiev makes a great escape there. Skyarch even gets a pull onto the Urel, and there's a slam finally against the wall. Curse Bolt comes out, burning out Skyarch. There's a Lightning Breath to follow up, and Stay a While hits 2 in the back, but doesn't stop Diablo's Lightning Breath, and Maiev goes down. Urel looking a little bit low. Ardent Defender is not available. Here's the March of the Black King gonna save Leoric, and there's 3 caught into the Graviton Surge from Zarya. Getting very low. Fade to parry. Yrel looking very worse from where Womack gets out his ultimate before dying, but Gazlo is going to go down, but not before Yrel does. Gogan, though, looking very low. Zarya going down. Greymane going down. It's an absolute bloodbath here. Bloodringer. Bandringer getting very low on the Whitemane. Whitemane trying to heal herself. Gets her desperation, but she is out of mana. The Diablo causing havoc in the background. Snowglare staying alive, throwing out all that mage damage, but it's onto a Deckard Cain and Leoric, and it's a 3 versus 2. Ravenex looking very low. Banringer is out of mana, but Snowglare looking very, very healthy. Diablo looking unkillable. Banringer can't heal anybody, but they can't kill anybody either. Skyarch finally comes in, and this could be the end for Planet Smashers. There's the pull. There's the damage. The resets onto Diablo. Diablo goes down, has his Black Souls, but they're going to have to back off. Skyarch makes his triumphant entrance. The cavalry is here, and they've got themselves a Triglav Protector. What an insane fight. Heroes just falling one after the other. And this fort going to be taken out.
Blue team has destroyed the fort.
And Gasso getting the clear. This Triglav March is very healthy onto this wall. Everybody, though, is back on the side of Skyarch, and they're looking for the flank. Yrel coming in. They find themselves at Gazlo. Womack goes immediately down. The bomb finds 2, but it's not going to find any more. Now they're chasing the Deckard Cain. The excuse me, the Triglav Protector finds a Greymane. The Zarya ult is out. The Ardent Defender is here. Whitemane stays alive. But there's the laser getting Whitemane down to almost no health. Banringer has to back out, and that's a meaty Triglav Protector. They trade out 1 for 1. They get the keep wall. I don't think they're going to get the keep, but they might. This Protector's still very healthy. Still got 20 seconds on it. Gul'dan trying to get as much damage as he can. He's finally got his Echoed Corruption quest completed. Snowglare just trying to find the damage on here. And I'm a little surprised. Hunger for Power, Consume Soul coming out for Gul'dan. I'm surprised he didn't go the talent that gives you extra CDR on your corruption stacks, but Hunger for Power giving Gul'dan the extra damage. And let's see here. Yeah, Gul'dan definitely providing massive damage, but Leoric is providing even more, as well as Gazlo. Just a lot of damage coming out from Team Skyarch, and they're healthy. They're going back in. They got level 16. They want this keep. They're going to force it out and make it hurt. Gazlo down here on this turret. Maybe going to try and steal it. Yrel slaps him away, and that's going to be enough. Team Skyarch back out. Yrel grabs the Punisher. Gazlo tried to sneak it, but Gazlo's going to have to back out. Womack on this Gazlo, and Gazlo really paying off here. Oh, here comes the engage on here. There's the Graviton coming out into the Warden's cage. The Wombo is here. The damage is out. Gazlo goes down, the Whitemane goes down. Everybody is dying on the side of Planet Smashers, and they've been smashed. Gazlo, your sacrifice will be noted as he sacrifices himself for the greater good. That Wombo combo is absolutely deadly. Planet Smashers tries to make it happen, and wow, they just get tore up there. I thought maybe they could find some return kills in time, but their health bar is just too low. Whitemane, I don't know if Ardent Defender was up. What is the... No, I think she might have used Ardent Defender in that fight, and not Ardent Defender, Scarlet Aegis in that fight, but it's not enough. As everybody dies, they're finally back, but the keep belongs to Skyarch. Not surviving the Wombo this time, and when it hits, it's good, and it's going to be up again in just about 40 seconds. Gazlo going to be able to get scrap and lower the cooldown on his grapple bomb. No problem, it'll be up in time, but 20 looking real good for Team Skyarch. Skyarch just trying to get everything that they can on the map, getting themselves a turret. And yeah, all items lost for the side of Planet Smashers, but they don't care. They're making a move here. Everybody's up. All their ults are up. They're looking for a fight right now. They're trying to find something before 20. Ravenex, though, not getting what he wanted. He's going to back off, and they're going to try and find something else. Safe rotation coming out from Planet Smashers.
I'm getting another terminal ready for you.
Ravenex maybe trying to find something. Ooh. Oh, man. Diablo maybe thinking he had something, but Leoric doing a good job zoning out here. And this tankless composition is really working out. Leoric and Zarya are beefy enough that it's taking Planet Smashers a while to walk through there. The Wombo is good enough CC that they don't need much else besides Maev, and I'm really liking this composition. And how they're playing it as well.
It's time, hero. Control the terminal and bring in the protector.
I don't think you need 2 people up here clearing that, but they are going to clear top lane. They're going to make their way down here, and they've got 1 fight left here on the point, which is really, unfortunately, going to favor Team Skyarch. They're going to get themselves a turret. Let me check out the items here. They've got 2 turrets and a heal camp. This is going to be a rough time for Planet Smashers to come back in here. Diablo, let's see if he can find somebody off the point here, pull them out, maybe fight them there. He's going to get the flip on his, or he's waiting for the shield to expire. Her shield is out, but they're not finding anything. Raven X afraid to go in here. There, he finds a smash on the Leoric. No follow-up there. Trying to get the Zarya shields out, it looks like. The scroll stand comes out. Lightning. Ooh. Lightning Breath burn here. Planet Smashers, a rough start to this fight. Urel going in on 3 here. There's Diablo into the back. The Stale Listen comes out, and there is a ton of damage going on to Skyarch, but Greyman and Whitemane go down. Blackmane soon to follow. I'm going to call Diablo Blackmane, and Garrosh not going to make it out. Urel comes out. They get a huge chunk onto Skyarch, but the area damage of Team Skyarch is too much, and this looks more like a march to victory than anything else here. Fort is going to be no problem here. Then I suspect you just walk right through here. Just kill the wall, walk right past all this nonsense, and just hit the core. And they are going to opt to kill the keep. No, they stop. They're like, wait, the core's right there. It's open. We've got this. They're going to do this, and they could make this 2-0. It doesn't look like a whole lot of defense is available. This Punisher, this Protector, excuse me, too beefy. And this is going to be game number 2 going over to Team Skyarch. Well played match coming out from Team Skyarch. Their buttons were so good. A mechanical skill coming out from Team Skyarch, very high. And they really executed everything they wanted in this match here. 2-0 here. We're going to see if we can get an interview with Skyarch. But here are the stats and talents for your match number. No, not a number. For your match tonight, we are going to get an interview with Skyarch himself. Let's see. Meet me in lobby 2. I get onto the Discord and make my way into the lobby where we will have ourselves the interview. Boy, what a couple of games, though. That very well executed by Team Skyarch. I love that comp. You can tell that they've practiced it before. Really good Wombo execution from them. So I really am going to be curious. I'm sure it's on everybody's minds watching right now. And there is Skyarch himself. Well done tonight, 2-0. How you feeling about those games?
Pretty good, actually. I had a lot of fun. I was actually probably one of the funnest games we've had so far because our combos actually worked. Out of the rare occurrences that we use them.
Yeah, this is going to be on the tip of everybody's tongue. This Wombo combo is, is this something you guys have practiced before?
Technically, we don't practice it.
Okay.
But we definitely played it once before. Okay. We last week we played it, and we did it a little differently because Zarya was kind of a panic pick. I'll tell you the truth on M58 Gilgan's part.
Okay.
You
mean today?
Like, we got Deckard. That's all we needed. Now what?
Okay, you're just desperately trying to find somebody that wombos with the Graviton Surge.
Yeah, it was the combo basically goes around Gazlo and Maev, right?
Right.
And Leoric just works really well on those points, especially because it's kind of like a double tank meta. So we pretty much always go Leoric just because of that sustain, and he can always be on the point regardless if he dies. He always comes back, right?
Okay.
Deckard's one of our favorite picks because he can always set up the slows and roots at the same times. And if he lands it, which we usually don't, but sometimes Stay Well and Listen's pretty good
Yeah.
with the comp. Yeah.
Basically, like, I'm surprised you didn't go Diablo there for the APOC.
Oh, yeah. I think Lightning would have been better, though. I don't know if you remember, if you were here during
it
beta,
could be.
but
That could
it was
be
all
too.
about the... it was all about Gazlo combo with Lightning Breath on Diablo.
I mean, either of
That was
those.
my favorite thing to do. Yeah.
But it would have given you guys a tank, and instead what you had Leoric and Zarya, who are not exactly tanks, but they were beefy enough to survive, and you guys killed people very quickly.
Yeah. We make Leoric a tank because they have 2 tanks. That's just how we usually do it.
Okay.
The Greymane was kind of scary, and he did really good, their Greymane. And their URL too, because like the self-sustaining in fights was really nice. But like trying to deal with the tank killer at the same time, going on Maev, like maybe if he was on Leoric and killed their sustain first, it might have been better. But I'm not exactly sure on how exactly you would counter the comp. But as long as you like stun out the combo, 'cause I was denied so many times during that entire game. I can't tell you how many times I would run in and I'd be like, whoops, I missed everything. I guess I'm dead.
Well, I mean, what the only surprising thing with the Zarya pick is that you guys didn't use her to push, which surprised me. Usually when you see a Feel the Heat Zarya, she's up in the faces of towers and forts, and she's looking to get that energy and just rip buildings apart.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's probably more of a preference style on our Zarya's part.
Okay.
He probably just didn't need to. I don't know. Maybe we're just bad. I don't know. What's up, Division D?
Fair.
He enjoys taking Feel the Heat specifically because they have a lot of melee. That's his reasoning. It's
Gotcha.
either that or like Q build. So
Cool. Now looking back at game number 1, you guys had a rougher start to that game. What was comms like in thinking about how to get back into that game?
All right. So Infernal Shrines so we basically wanted Raynor because we have a one-trick Raynor.
Okay.
M58 Gog and our Zarya. And we pretty much just trust him on Raynor. And we're like, as long as we have that, we can panic pick our lives away. So we based our comp around first picking Raynor and then getting everything off around Raynor, right? And Alex Straza on E build to kind of get out those the E and then the Dragon as well. And Murden for more of a Skullcracker, and Dahaka for the split pushing and more of the global presence that we needed. Kael'thas is kind of more of an objective based, we could have done Gul'dan or something similar to that, but Kael'thas was kind of the go-to there. Okay,
gotcha. I mean, you guys had like a ton of damage. Raynor and Kael'thas rip people apart. Murden went the Haymaker. Is that something you guys normally go, or is there something specific about their comp or yours that enabled that pick?
I think he picked Haymaker specifically because it was more of a peeling option than a sustain. If we're going double tank, I feel like he's less frightened to get killed, especially without a really good anti-tank hero, more like Greymane they're playing in the second game. They had Phoenix, but I don't know if he went auto attack build specifically for the tanks, which I'm assuming he probably didn't.
Okay.
But I do know that he probably took that just for the peel, just in case Genji got in there or something similar to that.
Okay, cool. That sounds awesome. Well, it was very exciting, and now's the point where I ask you for some shout-outs. We got some viewers. What you got for us?
Shoutouts. I loved the play of Greymane. It was really good throughout the entire thing. The Whitemane pick was really good too. I think the enemy team did really good. I have to hand it to them. I mean, if you guys are listening, I'm totally down to do some scrims or something like that. My team loved to face you too. Also, shoutouts to QQ doing really good inside the match there. This is her first game on our team here, playing Deckard and what she play? Kael'thas. Yeah, of course, she's really good.
Excellent.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you.
All right, no problem. Once again, congratulations, and this is your guys' first domination. Gets you guys back up there in the standings there, so congrats.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do something this time.
All right, well, good luck in the rest of the season. It's nice seeing you again, and congrats on the 2-0. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks. Good seeing you again, Ghost Dog.
Yep. Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Skyarch from Team Skyarch. And they've gone up 2-0 over Planet Smashers. So that's going to be it here. I've been Ghost Dunk. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button, please. If you enjoyed my casts, I'm going to be casting NGS all season long. I think my next big cast day is going to be Tuesday. So make sure to check me out then. But, if I've got some time on this weekend and there's some open games, I'm going to take them. So we're going to see what's going on. So hit the follow button so you're always informed. If you're watching us on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/ghostdunk. And that's about it. Make sure to check out nexusgamingseries.com. We've got 180 teams across 7 divisions. It's going to be a heck of a season going forward. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope you guys enjoyed your time. Once again, we've got Team Skyarch going up 2-0 over Planet Smashers. I've been your caster, Ghost Dunk. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good night. Oh, make sure to stay tuned if I host somebody. I'm not sure if anyone else is streaming. I doubt it, but make sure to stay tuned.